Yo, this episode though, fam. This episode. So we are finally introduced to the character Todoroki. And they didn't really explain it too well in this episode, and I don't consider this a spoiler. But the reason he has that half ice around him is that if he uses his ice powers too much, then he'll get too cold and he'll freeze himself. But if he uses his heat powers too much, he'll get too hot and heat himself up. So that's why he has that half ice barrier around him, just to keep his temperatures kind of even and equal as well. And it was just so cool to see all of that. Yo, it was just so great, fam. And just some stuff. I liked the introduction of Todoroki just so much because it was so cool, calm, and collected. He was like, if you move, the skin on your feet will be ripped off. Like, he didn't even care about this dude. I was like, no, I don't care. And also, the end of the fight, too, it really went on to Bakugo's side. Like, bruh, I lost. And really saying that they both thought they lost. Deku and Bakugo thought they lost the fight. Just like, Deku was over here like, I lost to Kachan because I wasn't able to beat him in a one-on-one hand-to-hand combat. But on the other hand, Bakugo sees it as, this guy has an amazing quirk. This quirk is on par with mine to some extent, and it's not as flashy as Bakugo's, but still as well, it's so cool, Deku's quirk. And you could obviously see Bakugo is jealous of all this attention now Deku is getting, and all this, just seeing that everything about it. And I mean, especially like with Deku having all these friends and having this comparison with Bakugo, who's just this loner at the end of the episode, who's just walking off. And it's really just the aftermath and both of their thoughts on what happened at the end of the fight, really. And I really enjoyed a lot of that stuff, kind of building on that relationship, building that rivalry, yo. And seeing as they both thought they lost, they're going to give it their all, and they're both wanting a rematch, fam. They're both wanting an epic rematch. And we obviously need something to come sooner or later. But it was just real a lot of recap and stuff, kind of overarching, giving us more on that relationship between Deku and Kachan, and just kind of building on that, and kind of Deku also getting introduced to other characters. And also, I love how like Ochako was only interested in Deku. He was like, "Oh, it's Deku in the Battle of Fated Men," and all this stuff, and she was like, "Oh, Deku, how are you doing?" and all this stuff. So it's like totally she likes Deku, and I ship that as well, fam. I don't know about you guys, but anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on this week's episode, the kind of aftermath of the battle? Make sure to like, comment, and click that subscribe button. And peace out, guys.